Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Wednesday, and I had planned on doing a Name That Riff, but then I started getting into the song that the riff was coming from, and I was like, I gotta do a thing. And that thing needs to be shared with people. So, no Name That Riff. I'm gonna share with you a technique for using the oscillating three-note generator, the synth block effect, for use with a song. And this particular song is On the Loose by Saga, which is my favorite song from the 80s of all time. Just love it. And it has some, stuff happening in the intro with some keyboard pads happening. And then there's a keyboard line that I'm adapting for guitar. And now I'm setting up to switch between the two chords. So, I'll show it all to you, shall we? Here's what's happening. And I'm going to share with you the synth generator settings and the really cool reverb that I've used to create this ambience. Now, if we listen to the, here's what we do. Let's listen to this particular thing on the D sharp. It's a D sharp major triad, I believe. And let's listen to it without the reverb. It's not very musical. It's not really interesting at all. And, oopsie, I keep bumping into shit. So far on this particular one, I've got a D sharp pad, a C pad, a crunch preset, and then there's a harmony solo. And there's also going to be one more snapshot for the bridge section where the gain drops down. He's really just rolling off the volume on his guitar and going to an in-between pickup position, but it's difficult to mimic that, and when you do roll off the volume, you don't get the exact same effect. So let's go over to the first one. Here it is in all its glory, and without that reverb, it really blows. It's really boring. So let me show you what's going into this. Let me turn the volume down because that's annoying. Using the three-note generator, I'm setting it thusly, and to get the first chord, I'm using a D sharp and a G note, and that's the the D sharp. It's really not a triad. It's just a tone and then a third. I could, make it generate a full triad if I wanted to, but I just like this sound. And those are the notes that are most prevalent in the introduction of this song. Setting the level down a bit was important as well. I'm going to demonstrate with this when I'm done. I'm going to have to put the Helix on the floor and then play the guitar along with this thing, and it'll be the first time I've done that all day, but it'll be fun. Going back, and then let's go over to the reverb. It's one of the legacy reverbs. It's the Plateau. It's really interesting sounding, and it's got a fun modulation to it. And I've made some adjustments. Oopsie, that's not supposed to be 9.2. It's supposed to be 9. And it's adding an octave with its own. Actually, let's give this a little bit more. With its own thing is happening. So if we listen to just the notes, it sort of adds an airiness to the top and a chimey, octave on top. So you don't have to do that within the synth effect. This thing has its own thing going on. Now let's go to the next one, and that's the C pad. You can go between the two. I'll go back over here and show you what the settings are for the C pad. basically, it's just changing one of the notes to C, two of them actually, and then one to F. And I'm lowering the level on the F just because I want it to be, the C to be the most prevalent. Pretty slick, and these settings stay the same on the plateau. Without that plateau, super boring. I can't really hear. I've got them set up, but with it, it's great. So let me grab the guitar, put the Helix on the floor, demonstrate the bit for you. There you go, everybody. A really cool way to use the oscillating three-note generator synth effect in the Helix and in a real-world setting. If you don't have, a keyboard player and maybe you want to play this song, you can totally play this song with, just the one guitar. Because I've got, and I'll demonstrate this one either tomorrow or the next day when I show you the final 5 presets for the O Canada presets. This is going to be one of them. Good stuff. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, there is a pre-order link in the description. Be really nice if you pre-order these. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'll be back with more Canadian guitar for you. Good times. So, I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.